Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Will, and we are back with Genshin Impact today. We are going to be continuing doing the main story today. And I can't remember if I marked it. Quest log. Today I might be a little quiet because I just went out to eat and I am in a food coma state right now, and I'm doing everything I can to not pass the fuck out. So we are gonna try to get through some of the story today and infiltrate into the what the fuck are they called? Smart people.
Oh, here she comes. Satori is here. Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say. Paimon's starting to feel kinda nervous. Okay, let's go. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
Alright, let's possess some people's minds without their consent.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there. Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Fuck. This was like 2 weeks ago.
Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just want to get it over with.
I hear you. No problem at all. The gods will reveal the truth.
Sorry, your new laugh is just so hilarious. I couldn't help it.
Oh, please pay no mind to those kinds of details. The gods are asking, Sitaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Sitaria, why don't you just go home? It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all, the Scarlet King.
The Scarlet King? No wonder he would make such a demand of me. Oh, wait a second. The Scarlet King passed away a long time ago. Even though news of the Scarlet King's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can the Scarlet King still exist in real life?
What insolence! I am the Scarlet King's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Ninja.
Whoa! She just ran off in a hurry. She looked pretty upset, too. Well done. Sitaria didn't seem to suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all.
All I know are some abstract Harabatot theories. And in any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Sitaria.
He's out of Keems now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away!
So yeah, that king seems to be a really big part of this. And I really can't wait to hear more about him. Because last time we had a god that we didn't really know much about was the goddess Assault, I think it was.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again? Gardening? But don't you hate everything to do with plants? I still remember getting mad at you for secretly throwing away the bonsai that I gave you as a present.
You see, a friend told me that the secret to self-improvement is to work on things you're not so good at.
Fair enough. I didn't think that was something you would consider. Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
Fuck! Oh my god. This was like the worst time to leave and come back to this storyline. God damn it.
Oh, that's good to hear. I have been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit. Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Please pass on that recently, faith in the Scarlet King has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those Scarlet King believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or the Scarlet King? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray the Scarlet King, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Akeem, you don't mean you've also become a believer of the Scarlet King?
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this!
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sataria. But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything. Anyway, let's keep going.
Come on! Sataria's already started talking with Shishan!
Barely had to move for that one.
So, Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately? Like, as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Jishan, don't tell me that you've converted to the Scarlet King as well!
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who works side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects?
Okay, I really think we're pushing it a lot. But yeah, this is really giving us the whole one of us kind of vibes.
Please, please stop!
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problems.
She can no longer justify everything to herself.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards! What should we do?
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating the city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Okay, I think we're going a little crazy. I can't remember if she was part of the original plan, but we're going a little, taking over people's bodies crazy here.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
The Scarlet King! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
The Scarlet King is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared.
Yeah, we're really messing with her head.
Child of the Scarlet King, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise Scarlet King? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of the Scarlet King.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of the Scarlet King. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling. I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the Sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of the Scarlet King? Or are you the god himself?
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve as a form of atonement.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation. Please tell me, what can I do for you?
How much do you know about the Sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the massed dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zeru's festival. But I know very little about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements. However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
To fight against the academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha. Let me see... let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
The Academia entrance? Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
All right, I trust you.
Oh my god, we turned her so quick. Is this what it's like to be in the frickin' CIA? This shit is easy. Holy hell.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've atoned for my wrongdoings?
No.
That'll depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the God of Wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars. Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side!
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who deserves all the praise. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch.
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of Wisdom and Guardian of the Scholars?
No. The truth is the true Guardian of Scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, Let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
Tomorrow night, Adventurers Guild. Wait. What is the Adventurers Guild? What did we get? We got an achievement not too long ago. Weird, we got it after the first one. You'd think we would have gotten it after, like, going through all the different people. Let's do some time jumping. 19 o'clock. Following day. And see where we come out on this. Or wait, no. Ah, damn it. We were at 1 a.m. So technically this is the same day. Ah, I hate when they do this. Alright, one more time. I always forget if it's past midnight it counts as the same day. Yes.
I still have a lot to do with the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Oh yeah, and there's also a, I forgot to mention this. I saw a trailer earlier today where there's a video game-esque related, I think, show coming out? I couldn't tell if it was a show or a movie, through Amazon called The Peripheral, which is about, like, the whole next level of VR, but it's so real. Can you tell the difference between reality? Kind of bullshit like that, and it seems very action-oriented. Kind of feels lightly like they're nerfing off the Matrix in terms of, like, they're in a virtual world, but is it a virtual world or is it the real world kind of thing? And it's like, yes! Weird shit like that I'm always down for. What is reality?
Oh, you are the other Catherine, right?
That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Yeah, probably.
Shh! We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity.
Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Yep, exactly. Just what Paimon was thinking. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard. Off? What do you feel is off? It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
No, I think he's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual.
Oh, are people in that dream stasis?
Look around. There seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace.
I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
Well, regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
Yeah, maybe they're running one of those experiments again where everyone's Stuck in a dream loop.
Huh. There really aren't many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the academia, and that Sataria managed to distract all the guards.
I think there's another way up over here. And yet... Oh, are we, well, I think we're going all the way up. Maybe? Cutscene.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so.
Oh shit.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor.
Doctor Who?
If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Samir City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people.
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
But that guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here.
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru.
Well, we finally get to see the Harbinger.
Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Okay, kind of lame that we left them, but... By the way, also a weird turn. Like, having them think that we just saved the world. Why didn't you just make it like, oh, we're the bad guys? I think that would have been a lot easier to make all the people a lot more aggressive towards us. Rather than having them overcome with joy.
This should be far enough. Whew. Paimon needs to catch her breath first. Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her. Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary. He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Sataria did say that someone who once got expelled from the academia came back recently. And that even the sages are wary of him. Yep, sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor. Yeah. Now that the doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui. But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
No, mind control is probably a pretty big deal. They're probably just after that in general.
Yeah, things would be a lot easier with Nahita's help. Nahita said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep waiting around, right? You mean... Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia forest? That has to be the same project. Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something. There's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
All right. Back to our old stomping grounds. I'm assuming everyone there... We'll see. We'll see if everyone there is going to be fine or if all of them are also affected. I'm assuming they'll be fine.
Hold it right there. A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right. Take a look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
Have we?
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
Oh, that's a red flag of a name.
Outcast? An outcast from the academia? But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough. Get them!
You're up, traveler!
Following orders.
Busting some buns.
Propagate!
Ah, no sound effects. What the heck? There we go.
No, my sword! Yes! Rain outlines your fate.
Oh, that's it. I thought there were more people, like, behind us.
Time for retribution! New punch.
No, my sword! Witness the power of Guwa!
Oh, buddy with the crossbow. Nobody's got a crossbow yet. Like, even as the alt. Oh my god, still?
Here comes reinforcements!
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
I'm murdering the dog. There we go. Alright.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like?
Yeah, they pretty suck.
Yeah, looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Tighnari?
Actually, no. Like, that's not... Outside of his main base of operations, that's like the most obvious place to set up a trap for someone. Come on, Paimon. Put your shit together.
Going up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's...
Especially when you're a moron. Although, they did... Have they ever referred to Paimon as a fairy before? I think they might have. But a lot of people don't even really address Paimon being like, you know, not a normal human, other than a floating child. So I don't know if that's confirmed, if it's like, no, she is a fairy, like that's a race, are the fairies. Oh, it's way up there. Let's see if we can get up there.
For the next interview.
Take a minute. Alright, let's see if we can get up here by just climbing this cliff and then jumping out. Oh, no, it's that tree. Okay. I was gonna try to get on the roof, but getting on this tree seems like way easier. Oh, wow, there's like a whole upper thing here. I didn't even realize. Sweet. I do not know how many of those we have. I think 4 or 5, maybe? Or I could be wrong. Nose. Oh god. Ah. Almost fell to our death there. Our best buddy, who's just a ripoff character of our other best buddy.
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. Where do you... Kale! It's nice to see you again. Are you doing all right? To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
As a result, Master Tighnari has taken me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks. Oh, Kale! Speaking of Tighnari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him. Oh, Master Tighnari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Pardis Di. Huh? He left? What? Isn't Tighnari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation. I thought it was weird too. Master Tighnari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post. He left in a hurry this time, though. No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to delegate all his tasks using a schedule. To leave in such a hurry? I'd guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tighnari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and Pardis Di is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tighnari once spent a long time conducting research at Pardis Di. A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tainari just decided to work on all of a sudden. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI.
Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tainari, please send him my regards.
Got it. Will do. See you later, Kale.
To the next interview. I think I'll start with these questions.
Actually, hold on. Let's once we get across the river, I wanna open up our map and see how far away the sucker is. Where's this base? Oh, okay, so it's like right there. I thought it'd be a bit closer than that. Oh, right. Oh, we actually found this place pretty recently and we only like ran through it pretty quickly. It's really nice. God, the colors in this game really pop so well. It's crazy. Recently, like Xenoblade is a series that I've wanted to get into, so I tried watching like you know how some people like take all the cutscenes and edit it so it's like a movie. I tried doing that. There's just something about that game where like all the colors seem very bland and I just don't know what it is. It's like, oh, here's a bright red sword, but everything else is like blah looking. Where in Genshin Impact, like everything, like I do not know how they do it. Like good color balancing to make everything seem so vibrant. Which, like, you wouldn't think is something that's that hard to do, but it actually is, because a lot of games fail at it.
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you. Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
Actually, it's very smart of the Traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the Doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds.
Mentok, the Mind Taker. Ooh. If anybody's watched Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, they will get that reference.
Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the Doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right? When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds.
Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations that was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
Whew. What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the Academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha. Ugh, it feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem.
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us?
Yes, I have. I can see the Traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find?
Okay, let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
We're making some good progress on this. This little greenhouse looks so nice. Really nice design.
Traveler? It is you!
I feel like I know you.
The voice! It's Hypatia!
Ah, what a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the... what's it called? Satyavada life?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh my god. I totally drew a blank on who she was. Yeah, she was like the first person we ran into when we came here. She was stoned.
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
We're old friends. We saw each other like 2 times, and one of those times, one of us was unconscious. Great times.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... you're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
Mm.
You did it! Congratulations!
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last! When my consciousness made contact with the gods, what a supreme and unparalleled experience that was!
Calm it down.
That sounds incredible!
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
You can do that?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Hold on. I brought some Spiritborn ale with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
You're gonna get blitzed.
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Get ready for a trip. I'm assuming we're gonna go to either the tree plane or the plane with the giant flowers. I'm assuming it's the same, but like separated. Let's see where we end up here.
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled.
Mommy?
The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laugh in its face.
Okay, the last one, you're being a little dramatic.
Will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity.
Okay, so that's the patchouli we ran into in
There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief.
in Azuma.
Your era is coming to an end.
I'm pretty sure that's the guy that we ran into in Azuma. Weird that we get his flashback here.
What was that? Did we actually just see the Balladier's memories? Everything matches what we know about him.
The ballad here.
But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Such sublime emotion! Alas, shame. If only...
If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God, please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no periportal life, but rather...
Bitch be whack, yo. Hey, what's up, Ash?
You! Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Apasia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait. Have I already lost my mind?
Wait, something isn't right!
Yeah, we haven't even seen the guy we came here to see. Parkour. That was like 4 stairs, guy. We didn't need to be that dramatic. You don't get to see too many action scenes that are well animated like this. And that's why you don't take over someone's body. You end up getting them killed. Alright. So, what have you been up to, Ash? What have you been playing? For me, it's just this, Yakuza. Been getting way into Overwatch 2. And just started Final Fantasy 12 yesterday.
Okay, we finally lost him! Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
It's a me.
Was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Kainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here. What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body? Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
Wait, hold on. So, if we went into her body, so was that her physical form that we saw? I thought that was like the mindscape, but is she physically imprisoned by, the puppet guy?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies."
trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time.
Wait, have we ever talked about that? The sanctuary she literally just mentioned? I'm trying to think, or is that the first time we've ever actually mentioned it?
Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague. Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from that alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
Illusions and lies.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you think Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert? But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who is occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side, so I trust you.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined. All I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
Yeah, I have been hitting Overwatch 2 hard. Like, God, how long has it been? Overwatch 1 was still going all the way up until launch of Overwatch 2. And then they just, like, kicked it over, so there's no Overwatch 1 anymore. And, like, they stopped, like, giving us new characters and new maps in that game. I think... Oh my god, has it been 2 years? It's been at least 1 year for sure, maybe even 2 years. So that game got boring fast. So when Overwatch 2 came out, we got 3 new characters and a bunch of new maps. So I've been playing that. Plus, a lot of the new maps are part of the new play style. So you get to play them pretty frequently. So we've been hitting that really hard. Probably the most enjoyment I've had playing Overwatch in the last 2 years. Which is sad that I still play it.
What?
Do you have any evidence?
Evidente.
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis Dii and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru village. Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
Okay, so this opens up a lot of questions about the Fatui, because we kind of thought it was more of a world domination thing, and they wanted, like, the cryo animal god, I thought wanted to kind of not really rule everything, but be in charge. But now this is like a whole, like, are the Harbingers, is like the Harbingers that are involved in this doing this on their own, or is this like the Fatui's overall plan? Because that would be surprising, because it didn't really seem like this was part of the plan.
The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the Sage's goals.
Okay, so this is where the desert comes in.
Over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tighnari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Rabat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tighnari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
That was actually quite literal. We are bringing her along. Alright, got another objective done. Wow, we are like cracking through some of these things. Oop. Sealy. Let's go grab that Sealy, and then we'll see exactly where in the desert they want us to go. I'm assuming it's gonna be like the first little city that we already went to when we went to explore the desert the other day. Wait, I could have sworn I opened up that chest before.
Better than nothing.
Oh yeah, I can't remember. Did we ever figure out what we're gonna be doing with the sigils yet? For this area? Because last time the shop that we would spend the sigils in wasn't really open or doing anything. I should do this.
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh shit, and I completely forgot to check events. I don't think there's a new event going on yet, but I should probably check that.
I suppose this will do.
Pick up some cheap shit. Yeah, I've really been slacking on grinding in this game. Apart from trying to get the wishes, which, as you may know, has really been sucking pretty hard. We've been on a tremendous losing streak on getting some pretty lame shit. I think we've already done like the 50 wishes for this battle pass already. Event, that's what I wanted. Oh, hello. Okay, that was the Mondstadt event that we already completed. Okay, so this is... let's check where this is out on the map. Oh yeah, we still need to fully... Oh, I forgot. We still need to get the other points. And I didn't fully select it to see where it was on the map. Idiot. Anyway, we'll just continue with the main story for today. That was a 12-day event, so I think maybe we'll just continue doing story for the next hour-ish. And then on Thursday, we will do the event. Honestly, I'm surprised. I knew the Dr. Fatui was going to be in this. I wasn't sure if the other guy, what was it, Belvedere? The puppet guy? I wasn't sure if he was going to be involved, even though we were like literally just introduced to him in Inazuma, and then like he was like, hey, I'm around, and then he disappears, and then we haven't seen him since. So it's like, I was wondering when we were going to come back around to that guy. Oh, okay, so this is on like the precipice between, like right before the desert starts.
We finally made it to Caravan Rebot. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall, it's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Thanks, Flying Exposition.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Huh?
Oh yeah, how the hell did he get out of there?
Over here.
Over those crates. Hurry up, run!
Oh, Haytham went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
Oh wait, no, he wasn't in the main city. He was in the shipping city, I forgot. And it didn't seem like the other towns were affected. So, we didn't really get to see Noelle die, so I don't think she is dead.
Where did he go?
Unless that was a super soft on-screen death.
How did we lose him? They were just here a second ago.
More Eremite mercenaries? Who are they working for this time? Anyway, Traveler, it seems like we were being followed again.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago. There's no need to thank me. I've never cared to keep track of personal favors. All I did was correct a mistake I happened to come across. It's a habit I developed at the Academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Al Haytham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at Port Ormos, didn't you say you were going back to the Academia? Wait, don't tell Paimon that you're here to take us back on their orders!
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia's hit list. I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you over to the Academia, don't you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
Oh, right. You do have a point.
I have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer.
Ooh.
Not quite. To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you, and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ainul Ahmar used the Divine Knowledge Capsule right in front of you, and upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
Oh, Haytham, you really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Am I right? No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
You know, I would love it if we had a silent protagonist and then everyone just treated him like, why the f doesn't he talk? I don't know. Like they actually address him being a silent protagonist. I do not think a game does that. That would be hilarious if they ever did that, specifically in Zelda. It's like, what the fuck's up with this guy?
That's right! We have the same plan as you! But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
Road trip! Road trip with the boys. I'm assuming that's the city in the desert that we already came across. Or maybe not. Maybe it isn't, and there's another one that's even bigger, maybe? Damn it. Alright, I was hoping there'd be a bigger city. I guess the rest are probably gonna be ruins. We've been hitting the story pretty hard, so how about let's try to get some of these other points. These seem pretty close, so let's go and unlock those. Yeah, last time we were out here in the desert, I was like sick. So I couldn't really enjoy it, so. Let's go out here and see what's happening. Alright, before I jump down there, I want to make sure I'm positioned good. So is that straight ahead gonna be the... Yeah, that's gonna be the point. I wanted to make sure it was the right one. Oh wait, no. I always forget. I always think all of the teleport points have the big red light. No, it's only the statues. And we have a pyramid off to our right and straight ahead. We are so gonna fall like halfway there. Little oasis down there, looks like. And off to our right, a tree. Amazing. A little ironic, we're finally getting around to desert here, just as we're starting Final Fantasy 12, which seems to be starting out in a desert. And I'm trying to think. I don't think there's... Final Fantasy 7 didn't have a desert. I don't think there was a desert in 15. No, there wasn't a desert in 15. And then the 13 series, I think maybe in 13 too there was a desert. Wah. Got to take out a scorpion. Scorpion meat. So I have been on a tear watching every Treehouse of Horror episode of The Simpsons. I've only made it up to season 6. And I'm really surprised that on Disney, they didn't have it like compiled already. So it's like, oh, here's all the Treehouse of Horror episodes for like a horror marathon. It's just like, really? You didn't do that, Disney? Sweet. Oh yeah, and then we can also check and see how many of those green orbs that we have that we can give to it. I think we might have turned some in the other day. So we probably have very few. And let's see. So much of the map. Wow, a lot of that is empty. It's weird because the distance that we just traveled seems so little, but also a lot. And then here, it just seems like there's nothing. That's both the good and bad part of a desert area. Very rarely are they super interesting unless they have ruins in them. Because there's never anything innately interesting about a desert. It's not what I wanted. I wanted to do the thing! Oh, okay, I have 5. Oh my god, we didn't even start on this level yet. Shit. I thought we already had like a few, like 3 or 4 in the bank. Shit. Alright, well, I'll hold on to them. That's lame. Alright. Oh, that's a bird. Huh. Alright. Now let's go after the final piece to fill in. Okay, we'll hop down on the road and follow that. It's kind of hard to see the road. It's just slightly lighter colored sand. That's dope. Yeah, let's try to get some height. Oh no, it's gonna be at the bottom, isn't it? Buddy. Oh, hey! Green thingy! Nice. This place has some real good possibilities of, having some pretty cool dungeons and tombs that we could do. You don't really get to see too many Egyptian dungeons. Ah. Alright, sweet, that's one. And I have a bad feeling that the next one's gonna be on top of these rocks. Let's go get this treasure chest, fight whoever we gotta fight. Oh, hello. Scarab. A beetle. Okay. We got a little oasis.
Scatter! Propagate!
And... Pretty sure this is gonna be the next one.
Scatter!
I can never remember how to do this one.
Germinate!
No, my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa!
God damn it, how do we get you to lift? I can never remember! Oh my god, it's been a minute. Shit! How do we do you?
Propagate!
It wasn't a slam down. Oh wait, no, it was one of those. That's what we needed. I think. There we go.
Scatter!
That's making it overly complicated. And let's see what we get from this.
Is this an answer from this?
Oh, we got a little desert pillar thingy. Ooh, jet stream over here. Let's go to that. New kind of fruit. Let's climb. Sand dune. Oh, there it is, right ahead. I was looking straight at the light and I was thinking, where is it? Wow. I am an idiot sometimes. Like one of those moments where you put the glasses up on your head and you're like, where are my glasses? Oh, right. Honestly, I'm excited for tomorrow to get back into Final Fantasy XII, just because I know so little about it. And I think I know, in general, where the plot's probably gonna go. I'm assuming we're gonna somehow set our country free. Probably. But how we're gonna do that, I am just like, I have no fucking clue about what way the story's gonna go. So that's very exciting. Since recently I've been playing... Well, Genshin Impact's been pretty good, pretty solid recently. But for a long time it was kind of not. Ni no Kuni was pretty dry. Yakuza's been fucking kick-ass. I am a god! And we got a trophy. We don't get too many trophies in this game. Plenty of achievements, not many trophies. Nice. And it is complete. Alright. Oh, whoa, is that the castle in the sky? Wow. I haven't, like, looked for that in the sky in a while. Nah, I was gonna say that almost looks bigger than usual. Or wait, is that the castle in the sky? Hold on. I'm trying to think, is that the castle in the sky or is that the... No, that's gotta be. The floating bits on top of Dragon Spine, but no, you'd be able to see the mountain right below it. Huh. Sucker looks thick. But yeah. Today was mainly just a heavy main story kind of day. So let's teleport back here. And I think I'm gonna call it for today. I'm just kind of feeling very low energy today. I think I was playing Overwatch 2 earlier today. I think I put way too much into that. That is one of the few games where I will rage on so fucking hard. And I did, and I have, and I will again. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Tomorrow is gonna be back into Final Fantasy 12. See where that goes. And then on Thursday, we will go and do the event that's going on here. Figure out what that's all about. hopefully it won't be something lame like the like those blue floating doors where you go on and you have like some sort of fight challenge. Those are just so boring. And I know by saying that, that's probably guaranteeing what that is, but we shall see. But yeah, that is it for today. Final Fantasy tomorrow, Genshin Impact Thursday. We'll see. By tomorrow, I think I'm gonna make a decision whether or not Fridays are gonna keep being Yakuza or if we're gonna change it to Final Fantasy 12. I don't know yet, because I'm still really loving Yakuza. But if something really interesting happens in 12 tomorrow, then we might just do that on Friday. So, you know, short stream today. Do all the usual things down below. There's the link to my Twitter, where I tweet out every day when I'm online and when I'm playing, as well as a link over to my YouTube channel, where all my previous streams are uploaded. And, yeah, that is it for today. Just a real quick, getting through some of the main story stream. But thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out on day 770 of streaming in a row. And I will catch you guys tomorrow with some Final Fantasy 12. See ya.